10 weeks is pushing it at maximum.
Mic check.
So 8 to 10 weeks during the off-season.
Mic check.
And 6 to 8 weeks during a cutting phase. And you add Trembolone in, or you can consider adding Trembolone in when you've reached this.
Mic check. Wow. Good fucking morning. Man, guys, it is a hassle every morning to set up this mic stuff, this tech stuff. You know, I think first I need an editor, then I need someone to help me with all the tech stuff. Seriously. Sometimes I almost go crazy with all that shit. And I need someone to do Instagram Reels for me, because I have no fucking idea how to do Instagram Reels. And I would like to do more. Well, if you want to help me, hit me up. Also Leute, wenn mir irgendjemand bei Social Media helfen will, Instagram Reels machen und so für meinen Kanal, lasst mich wissen. Ich bin nämlich absolut verloren, was das betrifft. Dankeschön. Yeah, weight this morning. We are at day 16. Weight this morning, 118.3. I'm tired of this shit now. We have to bump things up. We have to. And unserem, my man over there, is also going to bump shit up, and he is going to increase his insulin, increase his GH dosage a little bit, and also add in injectable L-carnitine for all its benefits. So I am, right now, I've been doing 900 grams of carbs for the past 2 weeks. My appetite is good. I can easily get those 900 in. It's really easy. And I'm gonna bump it up to, so my goal is to bump it up to 1100 or 1200, somewhere in between there. It definitely has to go over 1,000. No more fucking around here. Yeah, starting today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. 118.3. We gotta crush that 120 mark, approaching 130 kilos, of course, not pounds. Not that light. If I feel in the mood, I'm even gonna do a posing video today. You'll see in the video later if it is there or not. But I'm so hairy. I'm really a monkey here. So I don't know about the posing yet, because I'm a little self-conscious about that. Next, today on the schedule, before we do the posing, is of course my little training session. Today's my back workout B, or let's call it back workout A, because it's based on Art Atwood's back training, which I'm gonna watch here in a minute when I'm done. Art Atwood AA. So it's training session AA. Training session A. You've seen it once. I liked the exercise selection. It was pretty fucking tough. Our dad would have an awesome back that could actually hang with Ronnie. And yeah, I like the guy. I have an autograph of him, an autographed picture of him signed upstairs. Maybe I can show you that. A little somewhere down the road in the video. I've had it since, I think, 2004. All right, that's basically all I have to say this morning. I want to get to watching some videos for real. And I'm gonna turn this camera off now, get back to my YouTube, because today is again a day where I gotta get busy. Every day counts from now on. Day 16, I think we have wasted way too much time already. All right, so see you later in the gym. All right, guys, we're here in the gym now. I have doubled, like I said, doubled my intro workout as far as carbs is concerned. Here it is. Twice as many carbs as normally, also meaning, you know, almost through. I try to get through it during like the first half of the training session. So, put my weight on, first working set. Last time I got 18 reps, 15 and 13. But those weren't, I remember that 13 wasn't as pretty. So, nah, fuck it. We're gonna go a little bit heavier. This one. See if we can match those 18 reps. Let's go blast it. Yes! Oh, that was a tough one. 2 more. Oh, I felt that one. Oh. 2 more. Holy. Maybe 3 more. Today's the Art Atwood day. He always does 4 sets. Did 4 sets. Rest in peace. Of course, so the recipe for the intra workout drink today. Listen closely. Pre-workout, 50 grams of clusterdextrin with 25 grams of the neutral flavored, so no flavor, whey isolate, with 10 grams of the bulletproof EAAs. And intra, another 25 grams of whey isolate, neutral flavor, with another 50 grams of cyclic dextrin. Also 10 grams of glutamine pre, 10 grams of creatine pre, 10 grams of glutamine post, and pink salt and shit is already in the bulletproof aminos. So 1 more, 2 more, 3 more sets, yeah. And then we're doing the Atwood pull downs. I have shit music on my headphones. Maybe the next song is better, but this one sucks. No, it doesn't sound any better. I gotta switch to... Fuck that now. Next set. Yeah, match that 15. 2 more sets, baby. Gotta switch that fucking music. So set 3 here on the Atwood pull downs. I had 13, 10 and 4. Now this is my 3rd set. Let's see how many I get. 1 more after this. stretch them. I'm gonna increase this way. I'm gonna increase this exercise just like I did on the hamstrings incline press. Little by little, my chest has gotten thicker. My lats will get thicker also. I really feel this exercise like in my whole upper back all the way down into my lats. Like, boom, it's a good one. One more set. I'm doing T-bar rows. What I've noticed is also on the pullover and also on the T-bar rows next, we talked about that last time. Whenever I dip my head down, the exercise is gone. There's no more tension. When I keep my head up, chest up, the contraction is brutal. So that's what I'm going with right now. Head up. It's freezing cold in here. I've turned the radiator on earlier, but it hasn't warmed up yet. Once my metabolism picks back up, I should be sweating like a furnace again. All right, so last set here. Oh. Ow. At least 3, let's go. Now T-bars. All right, so this is already set 2. Let's go. Head up, remember? 4 sets here also, maybe 5. Good. All right, here, seated cable rows, one of my favorites. I'm gonna do four or five sets here. Might do 5, because on the rec that's, I think I'm only do 3, because I have RDLs tomorrow, and it's a lot of deadlifting or a lot of hip hinging. So set 3 here, we're doing at least 12 reps each. Man, I didn't get that right. Again. Oh, good. All right, set 4. Here we go. I think I'm gonna do 5 here today, and then 3 heavy ones on the rec deads. I don't know about heavy yet, but I'm gonna do 5 here today. Ow. I really feel that one now. Oh, it's painful. Okay, so last set here. Fuck that. I've done 4 sets of 12. So finishing up here with the superset, as always, prime row, and then rec deads. Yep. One more here. That was it. You know it. Post-workout supplements. Got the magnesium, 10 caps. big-zone.de, Code REX10, 10 Kapseln Magnesium. Und Glutamin powder. Boom. Like I said in the beginning. 15 grams of that. That's like one scoop. One heaping scoop like this. And that was it. A little bit of stretching, and then we go eat. Okay guys, we're in between workouts, in between training sessions, because we're not calling it workouts, we're calling it training. Just to get that clear. And some people have actually asked what my favorite carb sources are. And I'm gonna make a video about that right now. What are the favorite carb sources of mine, personally? I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying these are the best carb sources. I'm not saying these are the only carb sources. None of that, okay? I'm saying these are my favorite carb sources. They give me, the question, listen. The question is now, so why? They don't bother my digestion. They taste good. And they don't bother my digestion. Yes, those are the main three things. Number 3 and 1 are particularly important. All right. So, I've got them all laid out here. So let me go through them with y'all. First of all, the carb source of all bodybuilders, okay? The carb source. Rice. This is my favorite rice. Royal Tiger Premium Jasmine Rice, AAA, but the special thing here is, it is not the full grain, it is broken. See that? Broken. So the grains aren't actually like grains, so they are, and see that? They are broken. Everything's falling on the floor. My wife will love it. So it's basically the shit that gets weeded out because it doesn't look nice. And yeah, so it's the broken, when they I guess when they make the rice, or when they fill it up in packages, some of them grains are broken, and they fill them up. This is the ice maker. They fill them up separately and sell them separately. Now, this is actually cheaper. It's the same quality and all that stuff, but it's cheaper, and it also digests easier. Trust me. Even easier than the whole. It's not whole grain is the wrong word, because that would mean the husk is still on it. Then the unbroken grain jasmine rice. Sometimes I also use basmati rice, but it gets a little too dry for some reason. And I don't like sushi rice because sushi rice has no taste to it, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, maybe you think it does, but if it's not flavored the way a sushi cook would flavor it, with sugar and vinegar and salt and whatever else they put in it, it doesn't taste at all. And jasmine rice and basmati rice, they taste good. I prefer the basmati because it's not as dry. So here again, Royal Tiger premium AAA jasmine rice, broken. Second favorite, rice cakes. Boom. These are not whole grain rice cakes, these are white rice cakes, so there is no husk in them. They don't have any fiber or stuff. It's just basically this shit, this rice, puffed up and then fused together to look like a rice cake. Basically like popcorn rice. This is the brand I like. But yeah. Then candy, Haribo, good old German candy. Gotta be honest, the German candy is the best. Those soft candies, those are the best. Those particularly are the best. But here in those, the main source of carbohydrate is glucose. Here it's regular table sugar. So these are on paper better, but these taste better. Another thing I gotta add, if you buy these in the US, they are worse than the ones you buy here. The German ones taste way better and they look way more appetizing. In the US, they look nuclear. They use different coloring. They use different coloring, fuck that. And they also taste different. Different texture, different taste. Those are the ones to go. And then very important, this is very important for me because I'm a big believer in intra-workout nutrition, intra-training nutrition, all right? Cyclic dextrin by my sponsor, Big Zone. big-zone.de, Code REX10, da gibt's dieses Zeug. Cyclic dextrin. Now I always get the question, why don't you use dextrose? Why don't you use maltodextrin? Why aren't you using fruit juice, Gatorade, whatever? The amount, like I said, this does not bother my digestion. No matter how much I ingest, it doesn't bother my digestion. I can, and I have, drink 250 grams of liquid carbs for one training session and do not have a problem with it. If I tried drinking 250 grams of dextrose or maltodextrin, I don't even want to think about that. Try it, and you'll see. Try it with only 100 grams of dextrose, and you'll see. And then of course I mix this stuff with the bulletproof EAAs and or, great product here, Infuse. Infuse is basically EAAs with Pepto Pro and creatine and taurine Yeah, that's it. Creatine, taurine, EAAs, and Pepto Pro. No carbohydrates added to it. You can add however many carbs you like. The only thing is they only have one flavor, blueberry, and it gets a little stale over time. Yeah. So these are my favorite carb sources for those of you who have asked. I hope you can work with that. There's also, of course, I incorporate other carb sources. For example, instead of regular rice cakes, I sometimes have rice cakes made out of corn. They taste a little bit different. It's awesome. I sometimes have pasta. It doesn't have to be gluten-free, okay? But this is just what's standing around here. Just so you believe me. There is another bag that is already opened of non-gluten free, so of regular pasta. And what else? Yeah, these are my main carb sources. Oh, no, one more thing. This is very important. Of course, I almost forgot. Cereal. Boom, we have 100 different types of cereal here in this house. Oh, this I almost forgot this is very important for me. So we got the regular corn flakes. I also like Fruit Loops. This is a store brand, a cheap knockoff. Then we also have these are just Rice Krispies, and we've got the chocolate Rice Krispies. Yeah, so I almost forgot those because those are very important for me also. Yeah, now jasmine rice, particularly this one, but any other jasmine rice works as well, trust me. Rice cakes, cyclic dextrin, candy, gummy bears, cereal, and that's it. Those are my favorite, the carb sources I eat the most. big-zone.de, Code REX10, wenn ihr euch eindecken wollt. Wir sehen uns.